Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being patient during the break, but we are about to get into the standoff here at Blast, the global finals. But Maniac, I'm not alone.
Yes.
Pimp, you'll notice, isn't here.
Finally. Do you know
Trying to
how
think of a
long
good
I'm
reason
waiting for
why.
that?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for so long just to get a one-on-one time, just you and I.
See, the spotlight's on you. We don't even need to speak. On peut parler en français si on veut.
On peut faire le desk en français.
Pourquoi pas?
Yeah. I think that would,
Juste pour casser les pieds à tout le monde.
juste pour embêter Twitch, ils comprennent pas vraiment ce qui se
Ah ouais,
passe.
c'est ça. Mais tous les Français maintenant, tous les francophones.
On se fait
Bonsoir, bienvenue. All right, we're gonna
All
stop
right,
messing
fair
with
enough.
you. So, Blast Standoff. This is what we're going to be getting into now. It's what happens with the third and fourth place team. There's $20,000 on the line, and it's a series of 1v1s with different weapons. And so, tally. Yeah, there we go. And so, tally of who is going to get what in terms of like which weapon. What are we looking at?
We have the matchup. That is pretty interesting.
Okay,
so you
let's
put
see.
Nico on the Deagle. That makes sense, right?
Makes
if you
sense,
think
yeah.
about the amount of highlights he's had over the years, Coldzera, the Spray Master. Now the AWP, okay. All of Meister taking the AWP, not Brokey, and then Forrest, the Pistol God. Again, that makes sense. Rain and Rez with the AK. I think that bodes for like an explosive match, right? Plus, I think viewers need to know that it's not only about the weapons. You also have boxes you can break. You have grenades that you can pick up. You have a glass floor that you can break and fall if you want. You can surf as well. So there's like
I like that part. I like
tricks
Zonic
here and
trying to
there.
surf on it. That was
my.
that was great.
that Zonic duel with Timber was actually beautiful.
So good. But
Yeah.
yeah, this is the overview of the map. This is what it looks like, specifically designed for the purpose. And yeah, it can get pretty hairy. You can just start dropping boxes on people and chucking everything all over the place.
Yeah, you will see it when the score is going to be close, maybe 5-5. Then they will actually start to mind game each other, break the glass ceiling, start surfing on the right or the left. Sometimes there's blunders as well. We've seen people fall through the surfing many times. Fallen very famously had a moment of silence when he actually dropped down. The nades as well. Yeah, I think it's an interesting twist on the aim map, right? Because the aim map might be sometimes a little bit too basic, too standard, but here you have the aim and you have the fun.
I'm looking for the movement here. I know that Forrest can surf. I know that some of these guys can definitely get that movement going. So I'm looking for some quick plays around the side, some quick flanks. Just outplaying your opponent. That's what this is all about. And this is also what's fun. You get a little bit of the team standing behind each other, cheering each other on. So far, I'm not seeing any coaches sitting in the seat. You know, I would love to see Yanko, take a crack at it, but
Ooh, that'd be great. And also, I think the viewers, they have a surprise because our dear friend Pimp is actually casting with Moses, right? That's why he left me alone. I'm not complaining at all. I'm having a good time with you. But he's going to be up there doing the casting.
He's going to be bringing that pro player insight. But we're going to be getting into it in just a few moments. Wait, Yanko's sitting down. We're going to hear from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Welcome back to Blast Pro Series. It's me. I'm joined with Pimp, as they said at the desk, going to be casting together with this Blast standoff. A nice little 1v1 action. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. It's going to be fun. Last time we saw this one transpire was in Copenhagen, and I believe there was an iconic moment where a certain guy called Sonic did some dirty stuff with the Deagle.
That was phenomenal. Yeah, up against Symbol. That was really funny. And he almost fell off the map, which would have been even extra great. It actually turned out pretty good. Now we have FaZe versus NIP, so the last place team versus the third place team. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, which one is the last place team?
FaZe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one sucks. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Do you remember what the matchups were at all? We have coldzera against Plopsky. That's going to be the M4.
Yeah, and then we had Forest against someone else. That I do remember.
Yeah, nailed it. Nailed it. I don't remember either. I was just trying to throw you on a bus.
Actually,
It's accomplished that.
I didn't pay attention because I would like it to be a surprise when it happens.
I think it's Lekro Necro on the Deagle for the second one, but either
right.
way, yeah, we do start with the M4. Young rookie going head to head here.
Yeah, he's had a bit of a rough tournament so far, I'd say. So maybe he can make up for that by winning him.
Oh, production's a thing of beauty. I love these guys.
So we got coldzera against Plopsky to start off with, then Nico against Lekro, Rain against Rest with AK-47.
Yep, that's gonna be that'll be fun to watch. Especially Rain was looking on point at certain sections of the tournament. Brokey and Forrest with the CZ. I feel like you've really neutered Forrest with that one.
Yeah, I would have loved to see him on an AWP or AK-47 for that matter, you know.
And Olaf versus Twist.
Yeah.
That's a nice Swedish battle to end the whole thing.
Who's gonna win?
That's a really good question. I'm gonna take FaZe. They've got to win something this weekend, you know.
Well, I'm backing up NIP then, because
All right,
you know,
I like
NIP
that.
and Forest.
All right, we'll go ahead on it.
Yeah.
Cold looks like he's ready to go.
Does he though?
He's got the face of Focus at the moment.
Oh, you think so?
What other face would that be?
A more intense face, I'd say.
He's like, please don't lose, please don't lose.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting.
Have you played this map at all? You
I
have,
have,
haven't you?
I
You
have,
played
I have,
out at
you know.
Copenhagen once.
Yeah.
Is it pretty cool?
It's pretty cool. I got beaten by a kid, 11 years old, I think. So
Okay.
yeah, that was a great experience. Thanks for bringing it up, actually. Tried to forget all about
Well,
it.
I just want to know, like, the boxes. Did you try and go surfing at all? Did
I
you do
tried
any
to
of
go
that?
surf. I'm actually a decent surfer, you know,
Okay.
and that kid, you know, he just didn't give a damn. He just
Oh.
removed me from the map.
Wiping his brow, wiping the sweat off,
I like that.
fixing
You know,
the headset.
that's team play right there.
Got to teach the kid how to do it.
Yeah.
All that experience, they're passing it down the line.
Yeah. What do you think Peter is saying to him right now?
I don't know. If you lose your cut, I think you put the.
If you lose your cut.
Well, I don't know. It's in Swedish. It's a weird language.
Yeah, it really is.
Better than French. We heard a little bit of that on the
Yeah,
desk.
that was disgusting.
That was weird, awkward.
Yeah, make me feel uncomfortable. So now we're just about ready to kick this off between Plopsky and coldzera. If you had to guess between the two of those, who's gonna win that one?
I am taking coldzera all day with this one
Take
because
Plopsky all day because he's a legend in the making. Whereas
Oh, you think
coldzera-
so?
Yeah, coldzera is just, you know, he used to be a legend. Yeah, never mind.
yeah, you want to keep going with that point? You
Nope.
want to continue to make
Nope, I'll keep quiet.
it? Good, quick headshot. Welcome to the pros. Welcome to the 1v1 map. Gonna try and use some of the boxes, and we'll see if anything lands. Plopsky avoids it.
Oh, we got the first surfing attempt coming in. Question is Plopsky having any idea? Nope. But he's covered by the wall for now.
I told you,
This
man.
is gonna end bad.
Yeah, coldzera is just gonna end this guy's day. Nice little surf around the edge.
Got
Now-
a flashbang now, huh?
I haven't really seen the utility used too great. In Copenhagen, we did have the nade toss. Oh, he's going to go for it again. He's going to double down. And he's got it again.
There we go.
He's shaking his head. Poor Plopsky. No idea what's happening.
Oh,
Checking his headphones. He was like, surely I should have heard
should
something
have heard him,
there.
yeah. Well, he's surfing, so I think that's gonna be a little bit tough here, coldzera. He's looking to finish this 9-0, you know? Is that what we're playing for?
Yes. And if you get a knife, it ends everything. Oh, my God. Surely not 3 times in a row. Is he going to go for 4?
Yeah. You'd argue that Plopsky probably should be aware by now.
It's hard though, right? Because it's he's like looking forward, he's waiting for that attack, and ooh, there's the straight up duel, and Cold's got that one as well.
What about Plopsky being a legend in the making? Let's
Well, in the making being
in the
key
making,
phrase.
you know, yeah. It's 2021 maybe.
Listen, I'm really excited about Plopsky's career as well.
Me too.
No, don't do it this way. Don't do it like this. He's never going to expect him underneath. Dude,
there we go.
I guarantee that was Forrest. Forrest gave him a little piece of advice
Oh, you
before
think
this
so?
round started.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely Forrest to be like, drop down, bro. You'll hear him land.
Drop down, bro. Definitely worked out. Maybe he can pull it back now. I guess at this point, every single round counts. And he's giving him his own medicine
Yeah.
right there. I like that.
He's a little bit calmed down
Yeah.
after getting battered.
Doesn't smile as much now, do you, Cole?
Another drop down. coldzera has the high ground. We know how that works.
How does it work?
The high ground always wins. Ooh, Plopski missing a shot. He had the opportunity.
This duel is dragging out a little bit.
And there it is. See, the high ground.
Yeah,
It's
you're
all
right,
about that
you're
high
right.
ground.
You got the experience, you got the ace, Jason. I think
I've casted a number of these. I've seen it play out many a time.
well, you have lived out. Basically you lived out twice as much as I have. At this point.
Oh, he's back to it. 7-2 is going to end the M4 phase.
Yeah, that was a great performance by coldzera. I guess there was a reason he was, the best player in the world at some point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good point to make.
Yeah.
Couple years back, but still effective. And obviously, he probably spent more time plugging in his mouse and keyboard than he did playing the actual game.
Well, yeah, you're not wrong about that. Now we got Lekr0 with a deagle. That's actually exciting, right? Because he's one of the few players out there who may not be the best fragger overall, but when he gets a deagle in his hand, he's so dangerous.
Yeah, he had that great round against Liquid in that series, and I think the third round on Mirage with that deagle, cleaned up. And we've seen plenty of highlights over the years from him as well.
Yeah, I feel like I remember so many cash highlights when we were playing that map with Lekr0 had a deagle and he just did some unbelievable stuff. But
You've probably felt the pain once or twice, I would imagine.
probably
as well.
felt the pain a lot. Like he's Swedish. We always played those guys. It's so annoying. But Nico though, talking about cash, talking about a deagle.
Yeah, that's a good point. He's got one of the classic plays that'll go down in history. Still, I think Lekr0 is going to be a bit more experienced than Plopski to be able to challenge here. Another one of the players who's been considered one of the best at some time. Oh, God. That's a rough start.
Get absolutely owned.
He took 3 steps.
Yeah, I want to see Lekr0 smile here.
Oh, that didn't work as well as he would have liked. That wasn't as cool of a cinematic moment. NIP really using the drop down. Oh!
I thought he said high ground always wins, Jason.
Yeah.
Maybe not with a deagle.
Maybe not with the deagle. Maybe that's the big change.
Maybe it is.
Still 7-4, 3-round lead for FaZe in this matchup.
Do you think FaZe could take another heartbreak of actually losing this standoff to NIP? Would that be too much?
At some point, you'd have to imagine it would be. That would just be one more straw onto the camel's back, as they say. And ooh, Lekr0 changing his position. I think Nico realizes it. Tags are out. They just need that cleanup shot, and Nico's got it straight to the head. Sigh of relief. He's on the board.
Surviving with 13 HP. Let's see if any of these two fancy some surfing.
I don't know if surfing with the deagle is the best idea. At least with the M4, when you land, you can spray a little bit, right? If you land with the deagle and miss that shot, you're in some trouble.
There's a saying that says, expect the unexpected. And I think that could work out pretty well. And they're playing it very defensively, right? They're actually taking this somewhat serious.
Ooh, they're looking, or Nico at least looking for that sound cue, and he's got it. Here's what's coming next. He did not pull the trigger. It felt like he was lined up, everything but shooting the weapon. And there he is, cleaning it off, tapping away.
There was some very controlled deagle action right there from Nico. I guess he is showing why, as you said, used to be considered one of the best players in the world, and maybe with the best team in the entire world. There's scream this out.
He never got the official title, though, Nico.
No?
He's never been ranked number
Do
one
you
in the
think
world.
he was at a certain point the best player in the world?
Not across a whole year, but definitely at a certain point.
Sure. I tend to agree. Do you think Lekr0 has ever been the best player in the world?
No,
No,
not yet.
not yet. Not yet.
He'll get there. He needs that killer instinct. He's too nice.
A legend in the making?
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Nice shot from Lekr0. Lekr0's one of those guys, every time I see him walking around at events, he's always got a goofy smile on his face.
Yeah, he seems pretty chilled, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Never seen him rattled out or anything like that. Must be nice, considering he's an in-game leader as well.
Yeah. That's a good thing to have.
Close-up duel right there. A little bit of a nade. Oh.
He's going for the Zipnix play.
Well, completely failed that one.
Can't do it as good as the Danes.
Nobody can.
Just waiting at the bottom of this ramp. Checking out the deagle, wants the timing on the shot. Here's the footsteps. And he's going to get lured right into Nico's trap. Oh, if he recovers this, that'd be incredible. Through the box.
Almost messed that one up. Finally got it in the end, though, and now we got a 3-3 scenario.
I almost feel like FaZe is playing a game here. I see coldzera laughing when Nico misses a shot or two. Oh, here we go. There's surfing with the deagle. Not going all the way around.
Well, Lekr0 was too smart for that.
He had to have been spotted for Lekr0. He just pulled the knife out and just bailed out. There's the peek and the exchange.
Beautiful. Let's make this game competitive. 10-6 overall, and let's not forget to remember the crowd out there that they are playing for a decent amount of money. Jason, how much is it?
20,000. You thought I was going to know that, didn't you?
Yeah, what would you do?
There's a big check.
Big check. $20,000 right here, right now. You'd buy what?
Ooh, That's a really good
And
question.
don't say plane tickets for your parents.
I'd probably buy a vacation somewhere.
Exactly.
A
With
really
your
nice
family.
vacation.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't even think I was thinking me.
Just
I wasn't thinking family. Oh, the box drops down. Lekr0 sidesteps it. And missed shots across the board for both players.
yeah. Playing like a bunch of silvers right there, to be honest. Not beautiful.
Yeah, you would have expected one of those to land.
Yeah.
Well, Nico's down to 70. I guess one chapped him in like the kneecap. I never knew that angle existed.
No? How many rounds do you think you'd be able to get against a guy like Lekr0 with a deagle?
With a deagle, probably 0. I am one of those players who in the history of Counter-Strike, I've never had a functioning deagle. Nico just asking, he was like, oh, you can break those walls?
He had no idea.
No, he was caught completely off guard.
Well, at least Lekr0 seems to make this one competitive. 11-7. Well, sit down, I guess.
Not that competitive.
Not that competitive.
3 people chanting Lekr0's name in the crowd.
Sounds like one guy. I like him though.
Nico. Oh, he spotted the head now. There's the pop-up, and Lekr0's got nowhere to go.
Whoa! Finally finishing him off though with a headshot. That was not too beautiful, was it?
But that like 4th and 5th shot is what my deagle does across all 7.
Oh.
That's what mine looks like.
Oh, so it's not
Where I'm like, I swear it's on him. It's not
a-
actually getting me a kill.
no, it's not a you problem, it's a weapon problem. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure. That one looked much cleaner. 7-5. And a nice big lead for FaZe.
Yeah, it's going to be rough for NIP to fight back here. They're down by 7 points already. That being said, though, we are going to change weapon. We are going to change players, and you never know, Jason.
Here's the big thing. Remember, if a knife comes out, that team automatically wins.
That ends it all.
That ends it all. So that it comes into play when
So
you
at
get
what
to the
point-
when you get to the op, when you get to the CZ.
That's the thing, yeah.
There's 2 things with the knives, and you might have to. If you're one of those players forced at the end, he might be somebody who's forced to go for a knife.
I think he's thinking about it.
I hope he's listening to me right now. Go
he
for
is. Yeah.
He's got a whole like Sith Lord thing going on with the hood up and everything.
Yeah.
That's a cruel retake.
That's nice. Setting up for the next round. That would be Res with an AK-47 going up against
Yes. I can't remember, to be honest with you. Olaf was on the AWP.
Brokey was on the CC.
Okay, so it'd be Rain. Oh, that's right. How we forget about Rain?
Well, some of those players from FaZe have been relatively easy to forget about in the past, but it's getting better.
Yeah, it is.
getting better.
A lot of steps forward progressively. Not as quickly as they'd like. And yeah, there's one more step forward.
So at what point do you start to think about the knife here, right? Against an AK-47, I guess you can.
Yeah, you can't really do it there. Unless you go for some kind of crazy surf that they just like don't even notice. I think that's when you'd have to. Using the cover of the box to go for a surf himself. Ooh, and he doesn't see anything from Rez, but tapping away, missed his chance. That's unfortunate, but he wants the battle. He breaks the glass. It still doesn't work, and he's going to slide off.
And once again, the high ground doesn't prevail, Jason. Fortunately for you.
You're going to keep bringing that one back.
Yep, I sure am. Don't say stupid stuff.
I do my best, but I talk a lot for a living, so at some point, something stupid is going to be said. And there's one more time before you can get to it. The low ground wins.
Yeah, not bad. Making it 9-15, closing it up, closing out the gap. West is a player that, we can talk a little bit about him, can we, right? A player that has a lot of potential, but haven't really showed it as of lately. He's been a little bit absent as he goes down to Rain right here again. I think a player that has a lot of skill, a lot of potential,
Oh, yeah.
just need to realize it.
We've seen it too, though. He's carried NIP through some stretches at various tournaments. It's been a bit, but obviously, I think everyone's been pretty happy with what he's put out.
Sure.
Just would like to see the consistency come in. Ooh, that's a rush all the way across the map, and he's been caught. Maybe calling a bluff, maybe assuming Rain went for a surf.
Yeah, a lot of good questions.
A lot of good questions, but it doesn't really matter when it's 17-9.
Nah, it's about time NIP step it up.
Someone's going to be going for a knife at some point. Ooh, Rain's found him.
Yeah.
Dude, they're so nervous. coldzera's not playing anymore, but all those surfs, everyone is just like, I don't want to look like that. I don't want to fall to the surf 5 times.
Kind of ruined the game for everyone else, didn't he? See, Rain is seeking those duels. He's playing with a lot of confidence this time around, though. Rest says no.
We've all had a 1v1. Every once in a while, you go for a duel like that.
Yeah.
That's like
Do
the
it
alpha
once,
duel.
and then you figure out, well, that was a bad idea. I'm gonna do that again. And there we go. Rain drops down to the lower ground. Question is, has Rest any idea? Spotted him right there, but it's a small angle. I feel like you have to have a pretty precise aim in order to hit a shot like that.
That's a tough one. Rain holds the angle and does not get the kill quick enough. Good spray control from Rez. They're coming back.
Yeah, I think Forrest is just standing there behind thinking, just give me something to work.
Yeah, just get me
little
within
bit.
striking distance.
Yeah.
That flashbang was surprisingly effective. Rain drops all the way down. I think he hears these cues as well. They both do, but that's a precise shot.
That was insane from Rain. Ouch. Must hurt. Bullet to the face. 19 to 11. Starting to looking a little bit bleak for the NIP guys. We see another surf attempt coming in, but he's gonna face straight up, and he spotted it all. How did he not spot him?
He was so worried. He saw him right at the end. Rain was trying to line up a beautiful one tap.
Could have been black bars right there, Jason.
It could have been. I'm always surprised how many people play with black bars.
You are? I do.
Surprising. Well, that's not surprising. Rain saw Rez initially, lost track of him now, but he knows the position, and Rez still worried about that surf. And Rain's gonna have an easy time tapping away. 20 to 11 lead after 3 rounds of the standoff.
Yeah, we need to see some knife action coming in from some of these NIP players. I think we have Forrest going up against Brokey now, so is it the youngest against the oldest in this matchup? I believe so. You know, the star in the making going up against the guy who, I guess he's been a star for 15 years or something.
Yeah, Forrest has been around forever.
How old is he? 32, 31?
I think he's right around my age. I played against him at one of his
35?
early tournaments back in the day.
How old are you?
I'm 32.
Whoa.
I'm old.
Yeah, well, it's not that bad.
Now here he is. He's logging in. Yeah. CZ time. So this is where if they run out of ammunition, there's nothing to fight with. So you got to go for the knife.
So I reckon, you know, Forrest right now is sitting and thinking, I got to bait out all the bullets, and then I'm going for the knife.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I guess if you're FaZe, you're just telling Brokey, like, always keep 5 in the chamber. Just always have 5. Oh, don't waste them.
That's a waste of bullet. He's actually going for the duels this time. Oh, that's a headshot. Forrest down to...
So is that.
Speed doesn't matter, though, yeah.
That's a backflip as well.
So Forrest winning 9-0. We got a game.
That would be something.
Yeah, not likely to happen, is it? Brokey has actually been, you know, playing somewhat impressive in his FaZe career stint so far. I think not many people expected too much coming in from him, right? He's a guy fostered in FPL, and we didn't really know.
I don't think anyone outside of like FPL really knew a whole lot about him to begin with.
No, exactly.
I didn't hear his name before he was picked up by FaZe, so there's one thing.
I guess he's showing right now why he was picked up. Got that CC under control. Forrest once again down to 16 HP. And now he's going for the...
Oh, God, that's a lot of boxes that are raining down. Brokey's got it. Good headshot there. 22-12, 10-round lead for FaZe, marching towards an extra 20 grand. Oh, they're serving it. Oh, that sucks. Oh, no. That's really unfortunate.
The kid read the master. Had him under control the entire time. I don't think I've ever seen a team lose every single duel in a standoff. Could be the first time.
Yeah, that would be weird.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that either. Oh, Forrest going for the long route. Now he's showing off.
Surfer. Look at that.
He's been doing this for 2 decades. Don't try this at home. Takes a lot of experience, and he's got no idea. He's just having fun. No actual tactical purpose to do that. It's it's just to show off.
Oh, it looks good. I appreciate it.
Here we go. Forrest tapping away. Ammunition going to start running low. Needs a reload in there. 3 bullets left in the chamber, and Brokey's got an immediate headshot. He's fine with the fancy footwork. He'll take the win.
Clearly not satisfied with his own performance right now. There we go. Taking the straight out duel. Not really landing any shots. I think Forrest right now needs to consider the knife attempt. Just somehow, you know, find a way to do that. With the surfing.
Maybe he's setting it up. Maybe he's giving Brokey all the confidence in the world.
Oh, so he's playing him. Oh.
The difference, of course, is that Brokey, being so new to the professional scene and one of the more inexperienced players, he's in try-hard mode.
Yeah, I would be too. I mean, $20,000 it's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money, especially for an aim map. Clearing the surf on the left side.
Really effective with that gun.
Yeah, he really is.
Tapping away.
The one taps on each side, like death by 1,000 cuts.
Bet you Olaf Master right now, he's happy about it. He doesn't have to try even with the AWP. He can...
Oh yeah, no, he's, oh dear.
It's only fair.
Yeah, it happens. Happens to the best of us.
Clearly also the worst.
Yeah, this would make it weird going into the op round. That means Twist is going to be forced to go for a knife. Like, even if you win 9-0, you're not even in a position to win in that fashion. You have to have the knife. I don't think I've ever seen that either.
Me neither. I was actually knifed when I played it in Copenhagen. Felt bad.
Oh, we need to replay that one.
Felt weird.
Blast has it somewhere.
You can just see the skill Forrest has on a server, right? The surf skill right there. That's actually harder than it looks. Brokey can't really do anything to stop him. There we go.
Does give him a love tap as he drives by.
Gotta find a way to waste those bullets, and there we go. Once again, Brokey showing no respect whatsoever to what is a legend of the game in Forrest. One more round, that's it.
One more round, tapping away again. Forrest caught out in the open. Another round for Brokey, 7-2. And that's 14-round lead for Olaf Meister going into the op round.
Yeah, we're probably gonna see some fun duels now. I think Olaf Meister has nothing really to lose here. Question is he gonna do it in a fashionable style, or is it just gonna be, you know, boring? That looks good.
It does look good. I like it. I mean, at least he's given us that. At least he's given us some highlights.
Keeping the observer, you know, on his toes as well. It's hard to follow Forrest flying around on the map.
Yeah, Sliggy's getting put to work.
Yeah.
He's really earning his paycheck today.
Yeah, for once.
Here we go. Twist versus Olaf with the AWP. All Olaf has to do is not get knifed. It's that simple.
Yeah. Do you want to put a bet on that? Do you think he is going to get knifed?
I do not think he's going to get knifed.
No, me neither.
If I'm Olaf, I just run on top of that. I run on top of the railing every single time. I just go right up the ramp.
Stand there and
I'm
look.
just like, kill me.
Yeah, kill me if you want to. Not even going to fight you. Let's see if Twist can be the only guy from NIP to win a duel against the FaZe Clan boys. There's a reason we call them the Real Madrid of Counter-Strike, or at least they used to be, but this time around, I think Forrest is going to go for it. There we go.
Oh, he's won. He's ended it. It's over.
That's it.
It's done.
That's it.
Olaf went for the challenge. Oh, that is a BDP if I've ever seen it.
That's the most dominant win I've ever seen on a standoff map.
What an alpha.
35-13. Ouch.
And it's all over. That's the victorious one. That's a beautiful thing for Olaf to pull off. It started with surfing, it ends with surfing. He gave Twist a chance at least, though.
He did, he did.
He just got that first stab in a little bit quicker.
Couldn't capitalize, and there we go.
I really admire that from someone who, again, has been the best player in the world at some point.
I feel like we say that about a lot of those players.
Who's maybe one of the guys up for like the greatest of all time in CSGO specifically.
Sure.
That's a kind of statement to make.
It is, and I think it feels good for the FaZe Clan guys to actually get away from here with a victory, right? Not finishing the tournament with no victory at all.
FaZe Clan, our standoff winners, come and join me at the top of the stage. I've got a big fat check for you here, boys. Come with me. All of you, please. Come on. One last chat before you're released for Christmas and you can celebrate. Olaf Meister, how'd you like the look of this?
I like it a lot. What did you even say? I didn't hear, sorry.
I said, how'd you like the look of the check? 20 grand, not bad, hey?
I like it, yeah. We're happy.
And you seemed in a little bit of a rush, actually, to pick this one up, because you kind of spoiled Twist's fun in that last round.
Yeah, but we had already won before that, so that's why I went for it.
Oh, okay, fine, fine. You know, you just wanted to get the team up here to celebrate one last time. Listen, it's been so fantastic having FaZe as part of the Blast Pro Series this year, hasn't it, guys? And you found a lot of fresh fans here in Bahrain as well. So thank you so much for joining us. And we can't wait to see you at Blast Premiere in 2020. So is there any last words you would like to say to the crowd, Nico?
Thank you all guys for showing up. Like, we really didn't expect like this much support that we had here. Just amazing that the scene is like growing here as well. And like we were like really impressed by you guys. And thank you so much for coming.
And thank you for being part of this phase.